If you're planning a trip to Portugal, especially if you're flying with Jet2.com or another major airline, there's an important travel update you need to know about. Portugal is facing a nationwide general strike on June 3rd, 2026, and experts are warning that it could cause significant disruption across the country's transport network, airports, public services, and healthcare system. The strike has been called by major Portuguese trade unions in protest against proposed labor reforms introduced by the government. Union leaders argue that the reforms will make it easier for employers to dismiss workers and expand outsourcing practices, which they believe could weaken employee protections and job security. As a result, workers from multiple sectors have announced plans to participate in a coordinated nationwide walkout. For travelers, the biggest concern will be air travel. Early estimates suggest that up to 500 flights could be affected during the strike. Portugal's national carrier, Air Portugal, could see hundreds of its scheduled flights disrupted, while other airlines operating in the country are also preparing for potential delays and cancellations. Airlines with significant operations in Portugal, including easyJet and other European carriers, have warned passengers to closely monitor their bookings. This is particularly important for holidaymakers flying from the United Kingdom. Portugal remains one of the most popular destinations for British tourists, with cities such as Lisbon and Porto, as well as holiday hotspots in the Algarve, attracting millions of visitors each year. If you have booked your summer getaway through Jet2.com, now is the time to check your flight status, monitor updates from your airline, and be prepared for possible schedule changes. While not every flight will be affected, operational disruptions at airports can create delays throughout the entire travel network. The impact of the strike won't be limited to airports. Railway workers, metro staff, bus operators, ferry workers, and public transport employees are also expected to participate. That means travelers arriving in Portugal could encounter difficulties even after landing. Services such as the Lisbon Metro, Porto's public transportation system, regional train networks, and ferry routes may operate with reduced schedules or experience cancellations throughout the day. Healthcare services may also experience disruption, as some medical workers are expected to join the strike. Schools, public administration offices, and other government services could operate with limited staffing as well. In short, this is expected to be a nationwide event affecting multiple aspects of daily life across Portugal. Adding to the challenge, Portuguese airports have already been dealing with increased passenger processing times related to new European border control procedures. Some travelers have reported longer queues and delays in recent weeks, particularly at Lisbon Airport. The strike could place additional pressure on airport operations during what is already becoming one of the busiest travel periods of the year. So what should travelers do? First, check your airline's website regularly for updates. If you're traveling with Jet2.com, make sure your contact details are up to date so you can receive notifications about any changes to your itinerary. Second, allow extra time for your journey. Even if your flight operates as scheduled, airport services, baggage handling, security processing, and ground transportation may experience delays. Third, consider flexible travel plans whenever possible. If your schedule allows, alternative travel dates before or after the strike could help reduce the risk of disruption. Finally, keep an eye on local transport information if you're planning to move around Portugal during your stay. Metro services, trains, buses, and ferries may not be operating at full capacity. At this stage, the strike is scheduled for June 3rd, but unions have indicated that some effects could be felt both before and after the main day of action as transport networks work to recover from disruptions. Travelers should stay informed and monitor official announcements from airlines, airports, and transport operators. For anyone flying to Portugal in the coming days, preparation will be key. Whether you're traveling with Jet2.com, Air Portugal, easyJet, or another carrier, staying updated can help you avoid unnecessary stress and make your journey much smoother. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check the latest travel updates before heading to the airport.